Now, what we do in a conventional method or a normal approach in any industry, as Mr. Shuvendu Basu was sharing about the risk assessment and the path connected with that, we generally follow that, and then we also have connected to that risk assessment with FT task assignment, which is nothing but communicating the findings of the risk assessment and then ensuring the safe work method is adopted. There's a pre-job review, which includes the area, seeing the approach, the work area, the work method, finding the responsibility, ascertaining the responsibility, followed by inspection, and which goes for physical conditions checking, plant machinery, tool stackers, electricals, and so on. But then when we wanted to bring some change in that, we wanted to have a dynamic and transient, considering the dynamic and transient nature of monitoring HSE, HSE compliance, we found that through this method what we are achieving, we are not achieving actually the whole thing which we want, and we are leaving some unattended unsafe conditions or unattended risks. So, for example, if we undertake a risk assessment of an activity, do the inspection, follow up, we found something is not done for a big plant or a big project, something is not done at the end of the day, and if we leave it, it gets accumulated over the period of time, and at the end of the month or end of the year or end of the 6 months when you review, you find many of the things have not been done. And then the fixing of accountability to the people who actually, as you know, the safety or health, occupational safety and health implementation cannot be left with the safety or health professionals. It is on the line management. So we were also a little bit concerned how we bring the accountability, otherwise it goes to the safety officer or the safety manager there, and it has become his responsibility to implement or bring the occupational change in the workplace, which is not, he cannot at all do, because the ultimate authority remains with the line function. So with these conflicting challenges and the situation, we felt that we must do, and we must bring some process of bringing more accountability, not living in a single point which will be unattended, and there will be a continuous follow-up, which is not possible through a manual system, because when you have a huge number of observations left, who will follow up? Because once or two times you follow up with humans, and after that people feel that it is not right to follow up because he will feel offended. So you feel you do the follow up, and but after some time it is not done in practically in many cases. So we found that this is the normal chain: inspection, observation, communication, then sometimes corrective action taken or sometimes not taken, and then till there will be some, as I said, if the number being huge, there will be some unattended, there can be possibility of some unattended hazard at the workplace. So we brought an online system. It can work on any enterprise level software, but we used a .NET platform for developing it in our system, and just quickly going to share, because the principle is very important. It can be done by anyone, but what principle we followed, I'm just going to share that. So we wanted to follow up of unattended safety observations by electronic system involving the hierarchy in the line. That means if there is an observation at a ground level and it is communicated to him, he is supposed to take action on a certain time, depending on the risk of that activity or the area. And if he does not take action on a particular day, 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, it automatically goes up through a SMS, through email to his senior. And if it is not done by him, then it goes to his senior, and it goes to his senior, and it goes to his senior. So ultimately everybody in the hierarchy remains legally as well as ethically and organizationally accountable to implement the unsafe practices, unsafe condition, or whatever is remaining at the workplace. And we are implementing it for nearly 2 years, and I think I can tell you it got a good result. In fact, sometimes it has become, people don't, the moment people know that it is going to be put online, people come and kneel down and say that no, I'm going to close it in 2 days' time. So the step is that by the company ID, the safety man who identifies those details, he goes to the system, company system, and he identifies the business unit, because I am from hydrocarbon construction and pipelines, so I am just giving a screenshot of that. And he goes there and he enters the details through that. There is observation log, as you can see here. Center one? But not working. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, I'll try to do this here. I can. Yeah, you have observation log. So he does that. Thank you. Happens. So you have, so it comes here, and this through the observation log it is put in the system. And then there is a job number, or you get the project number, and he has to select the even the subcontractor is working that area, whether it has related to plant and machinery interface, because plant and machinery plays a very important role. That is a different department altogether, whether admin, like hiring of ambulance or something, some problem is there, and whether you need escalation to the seniors, because something can be done at the project level and you don't need escalation, but if you need escalation, the moment you give escalation, it goes to the top of the business and he remains responsible because it is being informed to him. Then we have the observation, we have the corrective action, propose the category. If the category is selected high, so it will immediately within 24 hours it will escalate if the action is not taken and not communicated through this portal. And also there is an SMS system, because many people can say that I don't have the time, I'm working at the shop floor, I don't have the time to go and see my portal. So it is also communicated through SMS. So he knows that he got a safety notice and he has to immediately implement it. So through that, you can give the date, time, the number of his PS number or payslip number, which connects his superior from the HR database. So he is connected to his, so to the company system, and it can be always retrieved that how many numbers he has received at the end of the year, how many his senior has received, and how many remained unattended at the end of the year, and how many was attended after 3 levels of escalation. That means his boss called up and then only corrected. He allowed it to escalate up to the 3rd boss and the 3rd level of hierarchy, and when 3rd level of hierarchy is calling and firing him, then only he implements. So this is something I just want to share, that it is important to bring the safety and health implementation as a value driver or as a performance indicator for the client people, and thereby through that I think we can bring a lot of accountability and improvement in the area, which has been done in our organization. We faced a lot of difficulties, as you know, to convince the management, because it ultimately hits the right people. So anyway, we have to do a lot of effort, but I think it is giving results now. So escalation was another issue which we have included very recently, because some people felt that if we give that non-escalation clause, then many people will be free to put this, because many people are afraid, the safety people particularly, that they feel that if I put escalate, that means it is immediately going to the 2nd level and 3rd level of seniors, and they are not very comfortable. And then this is how the report comes, when for every notification it goes to the mobile number, it goes to the job, the project managers, to the job number, and we get a specific log which is in the portal as such. And the observation log and the corrective actions both visible here. So a system generated mail goes to them. So we get the summary report like this, for example, the job name, the date, the safety officer, the safety engineer, the site engineer, his mobile number. So we get a log at any particular time for a particular project very easily. How many things are pending, how many has been raised. And as you have said, the level can be also, level 1, level 2, level 3, and the category A, B, C. So for level 2, it goes in 1 day, and subsequently 3 days and 5 days and 7 days, like that. It goes up for each category of, the observations, like unsafe practices are concerned. And it is again the hierarchy of first level, second level, third level and fourth level. Of course, this will vary from the organization to organizations. We have put like site engineer, area manager, something like that. We have project manager, regional head, and then those who are any multi-level organization will have similar structure, and definitely escalation to its next level will be very, very troublesome or not comfortable for the previous level as such. So, so what we have, in summary, what we have tried to make, is that we first wanted to bring the non-compliance through the systems, through the systems, not by manual, because manual methods we found over a period of time not able to follow up, not able to complete the process. So we first informing the level 1 people, then it goes to the level 2, whatever will be the hierarchy and name, then it goes to level 3 and it goes to level 5 with the head of the business, and then ultimately we are trying to achieve systematic monitoring, periodic follow-up, escalation, through escalation we are bringing the accountability at higher level, otherwise they generally try to disown. Okay, somebody should have called me, you should have informed me, and as if, and then it is not very easy for a person here to call up and tell that these people are not doing anything. So this automatically goes to him and he has to be accountable, and then ultimately it goes to, and we are based mostly using communications through email, through SMS and through the portal. So nobody can say that I have not received. So in brief, the elimination of hazards through integration of systems, systematic communication through email, SMS and the portal of the company, because the portal has to be accessed for many things including leave, transfer, travel, everything. So they are always accessing the portal, and it is very, very important and easy to communicate to all the 3 men simultaneously. And ultimately the focus is on enhancing accountability, commitment leading to improvement in NOS implementation. That is what I have to share with you. Thank you very much. I think